The more experienced players get in this game, when you get to the professional international level, you start to realize more and more how much hitting out hurts. You got a much better chance if you get blocked straight back on your court and a chance to cover the ball and get another swing. But balls that are hit out just kill a team.
Dyer will serve. Stratman has come into the game. He's in the front row for Hawaii. This is another Aloha ball. 30, serving 29. That's off the tape, in the air by Hughes. They go to Clark. Clark gets it over. Hawaii now with the advantage. Ball is hit over by Stratman. Hit too long. Stratman just into the game, had that opportunity, and he palmed it long.
Well, Stratman came in to block for Zemiak. He wasn't in there to hit, and he kind of got surprised by that. There was a little miscommunication. Nobody knew who was going to set, and he got stuck with the swing.
Clark to serve. Off the tape, saved by Zemiak. Chased down by Hunt. Hit by Walker from the 3-meter line. Waiting for it again. Goes outside, and it's blocked back. Zemiak and Rawson. So they block Hughes again.
Well, this is the kind of drama, I guess, that Charlie Wade likes. This is exciting. Balls that are shanked. Nobody knows who to set. Nobody knows who's supposed to hit. But it comes down to a big block.
So Hawaii with another opportunity at Aloha ball here in the second game. Serving will be Zemiak. And this is just, the roles are just reversed because Hawaii in game 5 had to play mistake-free volleyball, and that's the case now for Irvine.
And look who's serving.
It's Zemiak.
This is that rotation again where Hawaii has scored so well.
Zemiak with that deep breath. Gets it off the tape. Spittle goes outside to Clark. That's in the air by Zemiak. And then Umlauft. That's blocked back, saved by Cervantes. Diving dig. Umlauft again. Hawaii wins game 2.
And there is no chance if you give Umlauft a second time to go for it and he only has one blocker up that he's not going to detonate.
So Hawaii, high drama, high excitement at the end of the second game. And Umlauft able to get it down. Hawaii did it the hard way, that's for sure, but they again have pushed Irvine back into that deep, dark corner where the only way they can win it, and they almost did it last night, is go to the 5th game and win it there. Hawaii leading 2 games to none. Third game upon us. As you look at Cervantes and Walker for Hawaii, Irvine has made one change. Corey Yoder, number 15, has come in to start the third game in place of Hughes.
Now Hughes had a really hot start in game 1, but he had a rather paltry performance in game 2. Doesn't take long for John Sparrow to make the switch.
So Yoder getting ready to serve for UC Irvine. Out of San Clemente, California. Cervantes, Zemiak. Ball is hit over by Rawson, and that will be returned. Here's Clark. Clark hits it off the block. Hello, Mr. Clark. It's like he brought his lunch pail and has just reported for work.
And just like you said in the break, that we're going to be seeing a lot of Clark this game.
Yoder to serve. 1-0. Irvine off the tape. There's Walker. Zemiak. Miscommunication that time, and a double hit called between Zemiak and Rawson.
Well, it's about time they had an error. They've been absolutely flawless these 2 nights. Rawson was hitting 750.
Serving again is Yoder. They work it. Oh, that time, excellent Hunt, Stephen Hunt. So Hawaii responds here in the third game. 1 serving 2. Zemiak will go back and serve. Simmons in that front row. Simmons always with that game face as he peers through the netting. Zemiak gets it in. Montgomery in the air. And the ball hit over by Dufault. Dufault near the pin. Double block was forming, but not soon enough.
Dufault, smart play by him not to go into the big block of Umlauft and Ross, and instead he just threads the needle down the line, makes Zemjak try to dig him.
3 serving 1. Here Simmons serves in the air. And they go cross court to Umlauft. That's block back. Walker feeds Zemjak. And they go to Stephen Hunt. And Hunt hits it long. Had to go all the way across court. There was a slight collision between Dufault and also Diamore.
And that's the difference between an experienced player and a non-experienced player. Like Umlauft is only a freshman, but he plays like an experienced player. When he got a bad set on the outside with 3 up, he just played it off the block, gave his team a chance to cover and hit again.
Simmons serving. Ball hit over by Rawson. Comes back over. There's Cervantes, Zemjak, Walker, and that ball goes off Simmons. So it'll be 2 serving 4. Stephen Hunt to serve. Pushes it over. Dufault. And the ball comes off to Rawson. Zemjak goes cross court. Walker. That's blocked back. Diving dig at that time by Hunt. And then it is Walker. And Walker able to pull things together and get the kill.
And UC Irvine really struggling with Anthony Spittle out there as an end blocker. He's only 6'1", and Zemjak is really taking advantage of that height differential.
They go to wiping up the perspiration in this 3rd game. Stephen Hunt will go back and serve for Hawaii. 3 serving 4. In the air by Dufault. And the big hit again by number 9. That's Clark. They are going to work Clark. They're going to ride him.
Well, especially because Jordan Dufault's on the left side. And who's waiting for him? Umlauf's big block. Umlauft and Rawson, that's got to be the biggest block in the nation right now. Well, obviously, you're going to go away from that block.
Spittle to serve. 5 serving 3 here in the 3rd game. In the air by Hunt, Zemjak, Umlauft.
And that's what I call rangy right there. Not only can he hit line, but he can bounce that 10-foot line on the angle. We'll get a replay of that. Look at that. He just twists the ball right in front of Spittle.
Serving is Rawson. In the air by Yoder. Ball is hit by Diamore. And that's saved by Rawson. Zemjak gets it across. Outside it goes and down by Clark. Clark got that ball by Umlauft.
Well, there's a one-on-one situation here for Clark. Even though Umlauf's 6'9", that's a tough job to have right there, stopping Clark with just one person.
14 kills now for Clark. Carson Clark. Serving his Dufault. Walker. That goes off of Montgomery. Chased down by Dufault. Getting the ball across is Clark. Zemjak, Walker. That's in the air by Dufault. And again, it's Clark, but Umlauft is there. Zemjak back to Umlauft, off the double block. And Montgomery cannot get to it. Maximum effort by Montgomery.
Well, you can't fault Irvine for not trying right now. They're hustling their buns off over here on defense, and this is what you expect to see from John Spera's team. They really focus on defense and work a lot in practice on digging balls up.
Serving will be Umlauft here in game 3. 5 serving 6. Irvine got away to a very strong start, but Hawaii now has cut into it. And serving will be Umlauft, Jonas Umlauft. Gets it in the air by Montgomery. Spittle to Yoder. And Yoder through the double block of Dyer and Zemjak.
And that's a fast set to the outside, really fast offense. Look at that thing shooting out to the pin, leaving a nice gap for Yoder to hit.
Simmons, number 17, back in that front row. Diamore to serve. 7 serving 5. Diamore hits it long. Hawaii stays close. Montgomery comes in, replacing Diamore.
And not Hawaii's strongest front row as far as blocking right now.
Serving will be Walker. Gets it in. Default outside again to Yoder. Yoder flirting with the pin that time. Got it by Zemyak.
Yeah, there's a lot of holes in that block right there. That's a faster set than we've seen for a while from Irvine. Yoder must like that fast set, and he's able to have a lot of holes in the block that UH is not able to set up in time.
Here's Clark. Gets it in. The ball dug up by Hunt, and then he comes back, hits a laser.